I say some women price themselves out.
But that's a man and he's a provider. You feel me?
But Kim, I'm gonna let you respond. So if a man, like I said, makes 250K, he in his mind, I'm the provider. Like, this is why I got this money. I'm paying all the bills. But the flip side is this. When a woman makes 250K, that's not her mindset. She still wants a man that is going to provide for her. Now, what happens is, this is when I say sometimes you can price yourself out, because at 250K, I know everybody rich on my show, but percentage shows it's a small pool, right? So what happens is this 250K man, when he seeks his partner, he's seeking in the mindset, I'm paying for everything. When the 250K woman seeks her partner, she's seeking for a man that's gonna pay more, makes more to her, and provide for her. But it doesn't work that way, because the man that makes more or the same might not want you back. That's for one. And then where the game got screwed up is, if you were a man, you wouldn't care about money because you'll be paying for everything. But as a woman, that's not what you want to do. And I understand that logic. And that's why I said money is the biggest problem when it comes to dating right now. So let me say this, because I want to say this, and I feel like it's 2025 and we got to just start having like a little bit more real talk conversations. I understand everything you're saying as a woman. I'm a woman myself. I've heard this over and over again. Here is the harsh truth. Every woman ain't getting a provider. And that's just the bottom line. I'm sorry to let you all know.
Then he ain't for me.
Is not going to get a provider. Some of y'all going to get teammates. Some of y'all going to get you might be 70, he paying 30. Some of y'all might be this is just a real talk moment. I know what you all want, but there just ain't enough providers to go around for every woman. So we can keep saying the same song and dance, all it is, but at 5 years, motherfucker.
That's sad.
So here's
the
truth. Everybody ain't getting a provider. So here it is. You got to decide what you want. If you want a man, you got to decide the kind of man that's trying to court you and focus on the best man that's trying to court you and be real with your shit. Because there's some women who paying all the bills and y'all just don't know. Now, there's some women who being taken care of, but you might not be that woman that's going to be taken care of.
But hold on 1 second, hold on, because shots fired.
Hold on, Kim. But I'm just tired, because what it is I hear the same thing over and over and over again for 5 years. But what y'all are failing to realize, every woman ain't gonna get that man.
Okay, so but hold on.
Cut me off. I'm talking. So you have to respect me for 1 second on my show. So now we at 2025. Okay.
Wow.
What you want? You can be, first of all, you can be happy by yourself. There ain't nothing wrong with that. So I don't want to hear this brainwash you nothing about a man. That's not the truth. You can be single, happy, and flourishing in life. So let's start there. Now, if you want a man, you got to learn your personal man dating pool. Who is the best type of man that's trying to date you? And if the best type of man that's trying to date you, you don't like, it's time for you to change you, because you want a different type of man to court you. And that's just the end of the damn sentence.
Okay, so, but look, I specifically said that I've met men with different types of earning potential. I have no problem meeting and dating men. I'm on this show because I think the show is dope.
All right, man, appreciate y'all holding it down to get through that one right there. Everybody ain't gonna get this provider, man. Everybody don't qualify for this dude. And the young ladies still don't want to hear it. Yeah, so now I said in 2025, I agree with her. It's time to have the hard conversation. It's like, if you're not ready to align yourself with what you need to do, then it's like, at this point, just be quiet. Yep, just go sit back, be single. What Vince always say, take your girls' trips, go get your brunches, and call it a day. Yeah, but stop coming on these platforms, wasting your time, talking about you looking for these real men and these providers and all this and all that. And then as soon as somebody put it back on you and hold you accountable for what you need to do, then now you don't want to do nothing. Like that doesn't work. Yep, and you're just wasting your time. Okay.
This was interesting. She divorced. She said she was 40, right? And she's been divorced for 14 years.
Right.
I mean, she divorced that man when she was 26. You hired,
and the kids was babies.
Right. And I'm obviously I don't know how old they were when they got married, but she said she hired a high school sweetheart. So I'm going to assume they were young, because if you was married to this man and got divorced and was still only 26, married and divorced with 3 kids. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but this sounds like a classic scenario of you should just stay with your man. You should stay with your husband. If he wasn't,
Thanks.
don't get me wrong, if he wasn't beating on you and mistreating you like that, she said they co-parent great. He takes very good care of the kids. So if he wasn't a monster beating on you and cheating on you every 5 seconds and all of that, I think this may have been a scenario where you should just stay with your man. Because if you haven't been able to get anything going for yourself and you were 26, so you were still relatively young. Now, mind you, you did have kids, but you were still you were young, right? So if you have not been able to find a man that saw value in you and you got all this going for yourself, and it's just questionable. And, perhaps, and this can look unpopular opinion. This is going to sound how it's going to sound, but perhaps you got the best of what you were going to get when you married him. Because sometimes we want things that we don't deserve. And sometimes we want things that we're not qualified for. And this is what Kendra was trying to tell her in the nicest way possible, but she didn't want to receive it. But she was trying to say, you're asking for a man that has better options than you. Period. The man that you want has better options. So he's not going to choose you first. He has better options. And then she claims that the men that she wants, she did, there was a few of them that she dated throughout the years, but they wanted her. She didn't want them. And I'm going, why are we hearing this more and more now, frequently? That women are saying the men that want them, they don't want those men. But they keep getting the same type of guy. The same type of guy approaches them. The same type of guy wants to date them. The same type of guy. And it's like, because that's the guy you qualify for. And I'm not even trying to be funny, nor am I trying to talk down on women. This goes for men too. You don't always qualify for who you want, period. Human beings don't always qualify for who you want. That's just period. You don't. But what I find with women is it's like they have a hard time reaching that level of understanding and accepting it.
Let me ask you this though, Coco. So what, I guess in this instance, what are they willing to do? Right. So the young lady is saying that, or essentially, going off the, the point that you just made, some of them don't reach that level of understanding or that level of acceptance. Right. But, one, I do think that, a lot of these ladies do understand because they will make the same assessment of men. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they typically will classify it as or state it as the man needs to level up. So, see, that just means that this man is at this level and he need to step his game up if he want to get to this higher type of chick or this baddie. Right. So they'll say the man needs to level up. But then at the same time, if we got Kendra on here telling the young lady, in order to get this type of man that you say that you want, you're going to have to make some changes. Then it's like we just go dumb. And it's like, so you understand the concept because you can tell a man he needs to level up. But then you don't understand the concept when Kendra tells you that you need to level up. Like it's the weirdest thing ever. It's almost like selective. Yeah, we picking and choosing when we want to understand what needs to happen or what we need to change. What's good? It's your boy Quay Price holding it down for Candid Convos. Man, if you enjoyed this video, man, go check out this next one.